Hello and welcome to today's session. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here with me. Whether you're tuning in from your home, on the go, or while taking a well-deserved break, I truly appreciate that you've chosen to spend your time with me today. This session is all about personal growth, self-improvement, and unlocking your inner potential. We explore ways to live a better, more fulfilled life, all while making each step of the journey simple and easy to follow. And today, we're diving deep into a topic that is not only important, but also crucial for success in all aspects of life: self-confidence. Now, confidence is something that everyone talks about, but not everyone fully understands how to build it. Maybe you've been wondering, how do I build self-confidence when I feel stuck? Or, is it even possible to feel confident in all situations? Well, the short answer is yes. It's absolutely possible. And today, I'll be sharing with you 7 simple and easy steps to build self-confidence, with actionable examples and practical advice that you can start applying right away. By the end of this session, you will have a solid blueprint that can transform how you view yourself and how others see you. So, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a life-changing journey. And before we get started, let me remind you, confidence isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about being prepared for challenges, standing tall in the face of uncertainty, and having the courage to pursue your dreams, no matter what. It's a skill anyone can build, and I'm here to show you how. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the 7 steps to build self-confidence. First, let's understand self-confidence. Before we jump into the actual steps, let's take a moment to fully understand what self-confidence really means. You see, self-confidence isn't about being loud or overly bold. It's not about bragging or putting others down to make yourself look better. True self-confidence comes from within. It's the quiet assurance that no matter what happens, you can handle it. It's believing in your abilities, trusting your judgment, and knowing that even if things go wrong, you'll find a way to make them right. For example, let's think about someone preparing for a presentation at work. Now, the person who lacks confidence may spend the entire night worrying, second-guessing themselves, and imagining all the worst-case scenarios. On the other hand, a confident person may also feel nervous, but will trust in the preparation they've done and know that even if they make a mistake, they can recover from it. Studies show that confident people are more likely to take on new challenges and succeed at them. In fact, research indicates that people who exhibit higher levels of self-confidence are 33% more likely to be promoted in their jobs compared to those who struggle with self-doubt. That's because confidence leads to action, and action leads to results. Now that we have a better understanding of what confidence really means, let's move into the actionable steps that you can start applying today. Step 1. Recognize your strengths. The first step in building self-confidence is to recognize your strengths. We all have unique abilities, talents, and qualities that set us apart. But so often we focus on what we lack or what we're not good at. To build confidence, you need to shift that focus and remind yourself of what you do well. For example, maybe you're an excellent problem solver, or perhaps you're great at listening to others and offering support. You might even have a creative talent, like drawing or writing, that brings you joy and fulfillment. Take a moment today to list your strengths. Write them down. And if you're struggling to think of any, ask a friend or family member. They often see qualities in us that we overlook. Recognizing your strengths is like building a solid foundation for your confidence. It gives you something to lean on when things get tough. Remember, it's not about being good at everything. It's about valuing what you already bring to the table. Step 2. Set achievable goals. Step number 2 is to set achievable goals. Confidence comes from accomplishment, and accomplishment comes from setting goals that are realistic and attainable. When we set huge, overwhelming goals that we can't meet, we feel discouraged, and that eats away at our self-confidence. On the other hand, when we set small, manageable goals and achieve them, we feel a sense of pride and progress. For instance, if you're trying to become more confident in public speaking, don't aim to give a TED Talk right away. Start small. Your first goal could be something as simple as speaking up more in meetings or practicing a short speech in front of a trusted friend. As you accomplish these smaller goals, your confidence will grow. You'll start to see yourself as capable, and that belief will push you to take on even bigger challenges. Step 4. Step 3. Face your fears. The third step is to face your fears. Now, this might sound daunting, but it's one of the most important parts of building self-confidence. The truth is, everyone has fears, but the difference between confident people and those who lack confidence is that confident people face their fears head-on. They understand that fear is a natural part of growth, and they use it as fuel rather than a barrier. Let's take public speaking as an example again. It's one of the most common fears out there. A lot of people avoid it because they're afraid of making mistakes or being judged. But the more you avoid something, the scarier it becomes. Instead, face it in small steps. You could start by speaking in front of a mirror or recording yourself and watching it back. Each time you practice, you chip away at that fear, and eventually it loses its power over you. According to studies, over 70% of people experience anxiety around public speaking. However, those who actively work on facing this fear report a 25% increase in overall confidence in other areas of their lives. The reason? When you conquer one fear, it shows you that you're capable of handling more than you thought. Step 4. Practice self-compassion. Another crucial step in building self-confidence is to practice self-compassion. We are often our own worst critics, and this can severely impact how confident we feel. For example, when you make a mistake, do you immediately start criticizing yourself, thinking things like, "I'm so stupid," or "I can't do anything right"? This type of negative self-talk erodes your confidence over time. Instead, try being kind to yourself. Recognize that making mistakes is a part of being human and use them as learning experiences. A good exercise for practicing self-compassion is to think about how you would treat a friend in the same situation. If a friend made a mistake, would you call them names or tell them they're a failure? No, of course not. You'd likely offer them words of encouragement and remind them that one mistake doesn't define them. Start doing the same for yourself. Step 5. Surround yourself with positive influences. Our environment plays a huge role in how confident we feel. That's why step 5 is to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend the most time with can either lift you up or pull you down. Take a moment to reflect on the people in your life. Do they encourage you? Do they believe in you? Or do they constantly criticize or doubt you? If the latter is true, it might be time to reevaluate those relationships. Positive, supportive people will help build your confidence. They'll encourage you to take risks, celebrate your wins, and remind you of your strengths. Step 6. Take care of your body. Confidence isn't just a mental game, it's also about how you feel physically. That's why step 6 is to take care of your body. When you feel good physically, it reflects in your mental state, and in turn, boosts your self-confidence. Now, I'm not saying you need to be in perfect shape or follow a strict fitness routine, but simple things like eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, staying active, and taking time for self-care can have a big impact on your overall confidence. For example, studies show that regular exercise can increase self-confidence by over 20%. Why? Because physical activity releases endorphins, which are chemicals in your brain that make you feel happy and reduce stress. It's not about having a perfect body, but about feeling strong, healthy, and energized in your own skin. Think about a time when you felt tired, sluggish, or not at your best. Chances are, your confidence was low during those moments. On the flip side, when you've had a good night's sleep, eaten a healthy meal, or completed a workout, you probably felt more positive and confident. It doesn't take drastic changes. You can start small. Even going for a 10-minute walk each day can improve your mood and help you feel more in control of your body. And when you feel in control physically, your mind starts to follow suit. Step 7. Keep learning and growing. The final step in building lasting self-confidence is to keep learning and growing. Confidence doesn't come from stagnation. It comes from knowing that you are always evolving, learning new skills, and improving yourself. Let's say you're nervous about a specific area in your life, like public speaking, managing finances, or even learning a new language. The more you practice and the more knowledge you gain in that area, the more confident you'll become. For instance, if public speaking makes you nervous, take a class, watch TED Talks, or practice by reading out loud every day. Each new thing you learn adds another layer to your confidence. And it doesn't just apply to skills. Learning about yourself and how you react in different situations is part of growth too. People who continuously learn and expand their skill sets are far more likely to exhibit high levels of self-confidence. Why? Because they know they have the ability to adapt and overcome new challenges. As they gain more knowledge, they also gain the belief that they can tackle future problems. According to recent data, people who commit to lifelong learning see a 15% boost in self-assurance. The reason for this is simple. The more competent and skilled you feel, the more confident you become. So, always ask yourself, what can I learn next? Whether it's a new hobby, a professional skill, or personal development, the act of learning builds your confidence like nothing else. Conclusion. All right, we've covered a lot today. Let's quickly recap the 7 simple and easy steps to build self-confidence. 1. Recognize your strengths. Take time to focus on what you're good at and celebrate your unique abilities. 2. Set achievable goals. Build confidence by accomplishing small, realistic goals that lead to bigger successes. 3. Face your fears. Don't let fear control you. Confront it step by step and watch your confidence grow. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when you make mistakes. Treat yourself like you would a close friend. 5. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your environment matters. These tips have given you actionable insights and strategies that you can start using right away. 6. Take care of your body. Physical well-being plays a huge role in mental confidence. Make small, healthy choices to feel strong and energized. 7. Keep learning and growing. Confidence is built by continuously improving yourself. The more you learn, the more assured you become. Confidence doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey that requires consistent effort. But with these 7 steps, you'll be well on your way to becoming the most confident version of yourself. Thank you for joining me today on this podcast. I hope these tips have given you actionable insights and strategies that you can start using right away. Remember, confidence is within your reach, and it's something you can develop one step at a time. Before I sign off, I want to encourage you to take the first step today. Pick one of these steps, whether it's recognizing your strengths, setting a small goal, or even just taking a walk to boost your energy, and commit to it. Watch how your confidence begins to build, and keep going from there. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to share it with a friend who could use a confidence boost too. And of course, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes where we dive deeper into personal growth, self-improvement, and ways to live a more fulfilling life. Thanks again for being here, and I'll catch you next time. Stay confident, stay strong, and remember, you've got this. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this session, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. Your feedback means the world to me, and it helps the show reach more people who are looking to grow and improve in their lives. Until next time, take care of yourself, believe in yourself, and keep pushing forward. Confidence is built step by step, and every day is a new opportunity to grow. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.